Yes, today I'm a part of a society where communities fight for love over gender. Today I'm a part of a society where communities come together and fight for the rights of a woman when the dignity is questioned, you see. Today I'm a part of a society where every corner of the world is at the depth of the globe. Today I'm a part of a society where a single opinion and a single platform does matters. And yes, a part of a society where communities are competing at every second of the clock, you see. A very good afternoon present here, respected chair and faculty members. Today I, contestant of Team 29, feel highly privileged representing myself here at national level debate competition. And yes, I'll be favoring the given topic that yes, mobile technologies and social media help communities grow in a productively social way. Well, we as a human race, you see, has always been very welcoming to new inventions and discovery. We have accepted them, we have understood them. Taking you to the age of evolution, ladies and gentlemen, you see we have accepted fire, irrespective of the fact that it can burn also. We have accepted weapons, irrespective of the fact that if it can protect, it can destroy. Irrespective of the fact that chemical energy, if it can produce electricity, it can destroy also, you see. But today my worthy opponents claim that let's turn faces from the most globalized society, which gives a platform to raise voices, a platform which gives all of us a chance to stand here and speak and grow as communities. Well, my worthy opponents today might say that social media and mobile technologies are making communities apart. Well, all of them have actually, my worthy opponents, misinterpreted the topic today here. It's not about cursing social media, you see. It is not about the use of social media, you see. It is about communities, ladies and gentlemen, how communities grow by social media. And when the question here is about social media, I want to raise a question to my worthy opponent that how many people, how many women specifically talked about sexual assault before the era of social media came? Yes, today the most trending hashtag MeToo movement brought 54% sexual reports on social media. Who talked about homosexuality, leave talk who were aware about homosexuality, and today because of social media campaigning, we have a different LGBT community, you see. The first ever official Pride Parade held at August 6, 2010 for anti-gay law amendment. After that, social media was tremendously fluttered with all the awareness. And yes, today have a LGBT community and we fight for their rights and awareness. Well, talking about the most minor sections of the society, you see the transgender community. And when we talk about transgender community, who forgets about the very first transgender woman, Lakshmi Narayan Tripathi? She is representing Asia Pacific, ladies and gentlemen, at the UN Assembly 2008. She is the first transgender woman. And what she is doing, she wrote an e-book says, Me Lakshmi, Me Hijra. She used the mobile technology for awareness. She used social media for awareness. This is the power of social media. And I also want to raise a question over worthy opponents that whether we corroborated a community when people actually followed their passion, you see. Now, if I'm talking about passion, we have young entrepreneurs, we have YouTubers, we have fashion bloggers, online content writers who are actually growing as a business community, you see. Talking about business, let's talk about the most famous man, the Brandon Stanton. He has a page on Facebook with 12 million likes. And it's not just about the likes. He is following a page known as the Humans of New York. And he has grown 12 million likes, not as a community, but an inspiration to photography community too. The very famous writer, Jeff Shaw, wrote a book, The Art of Work, and she brought a revolution to online content writers, you see. Well, talking about the mobile technologies, what about GPS? It gave recognition to every mobile area. What about LinkedIn? For 500 million subscribers, people are together for simple interest and growing as a business community. What about agriculture and mobile? Mobile technology, social media gave agriculture a platform for apps so that agriculture entrepreneurs and farming get a direction. What about taking you to the age of demonetization, not against any political agenda, clearing that, but taking taking you to the age of demonetization, we all accumulated as a community and used a social media app called Paytm for our mobile transactions. And today we have numerous apps. Well, talking about government, we have 20 official government apps for our development, from tourism, incredible India, Aadhaar card and driving license, whatnot. And soon, ladies and gentlemen, the Election Commission of India will be announcing that we will have a C-Vigil app saying that we can directly send photos and videos to them, you see. Well, talking about the numerously globally innovations, I think the list is endless. But at last, I would like to say that once we have innovation culture of social media and technology, whether the person is not a scientist, not an engineer, not a journalist, not a poet, but we can actually use social media to embrace ourselves, grow as communities. We don't fight technologies. We neither are against social media. We are not fighting social media. We are knowing it, using it, growing and embracing, and finally globally growing as communities. Thank you for patience listening.
Talking about my worthy opponents, they say it helps. Really? Well, a very good afternoon to everyone present here. Honorable Chair, respected teachers and all the worthy participants present here. Today I, a contestant of team number 29, stand in front of you to oppose today's topic of debate. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today I am here to take off the blindfold from your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and show you that today in this real world, getting out of that virtual social world, ladies and gentlemen, today in this real world, the communities are not actually growing in a socially productive way with the help of mobile technologies and social media we are talking about. My worthy opponent